EcoFlow is a company that's been known to swing at every ball that someone throws their way. And while that does result in some home runs, it also results in some foul balls like the solar tracker. Either way, the River 3 Plus is a compact, popular, ET-looking little power station that's designed to power small devices on the go, or maybe your router and some lights during a power outage. But the real question here was, did EcoFlow absolutely smash this one, or was it another swing and a miss? So welcome back to the lab where our opinions cannot be bought. The River 3 Plus is the bigger version of the newer River 3 lineup. As always, we have some links in the description down below with any coupon codes that we could squeeze out of EcoFlow to help you guys save some money, as well as the link to our sweet monthly giveaway. But before we jump into our 2 cents on the River 3 Plus, we're gonna give you guys a super quick spec teardown in case you're not already up to speed on this little ET looking power station. First up, this thing passes the tiny baby lift test. It only weighs 10.4 pounds. He claims that he could smack this thing right over the green monster. It's got a 286 watt hour battery bank with a 600 watt inverter. It's got a 360 watt AC input, so you could just directly charge this thing from a regular plug in your house in just under an hour. And it also has a 220 watt solar input, which is pretty impressive compared to the battery size that'll charge it up in just over an hour. When it comes to ports, this has a 120 volt plug right here on the front, as well as 2 more 120 volt plugs on the backside. We also have 2 USB-A's, 1 USB-C, and a 12 volt car socket right here, as well as a f***ing light. Good job, EcoFlow. I've been saying this long enough. And then behind this little trapdoor right here on the back, you have your AC input as well as your solar connections and a little update port in case you don't want to use the app. It's the first time we've seen that. You also have your battery expansion connection port thing on the bottom right here. They actually stack really nicely. You just kind of clip the unit into an expansion battery underneath it. And in terms of the screen, it's nice. It's actually a little bit different than EcoFlow's normal screens. It kind of looks like they took a little bit of everything and jammed it in here. This is the first one I've seen that says like extreme when it's charging or X boost when it's in use. It's pretty nice. The app works as normal. There's not a ton you can do with a small unit like this, but you can change auto timeouts and screen brightness and all the kind of stuff. And you can get this tiny little guy for $229, slightly less if you use our discount code. The first thing that we obviously like about the River 3 Plus is it has a light. Thank you. It took long enough to get a light on an EcoFlow power station. I think this is the first EcoFlow that we've seen with a light on the front of it. And while maybe a small power station is actually the one that's least deserving of a light because you can actually carry this and carry your phone or a flashlight at the same time, I love to see that they're starting to put lights. Hopefully that carries over into the bigger stuff, because even a Delta Pro, I keep mine in the basement, and when power goes out, I have to go up the stairs in the pitch black. It's a 2-hand unit. So light, good job. Thank you. It's actually a really nice color too. It's just nice and warm. It illuminates down low, so it actually bounces light up. It works. I'm happy with it. We like that this unit is very quiet. It's obviously small and not designed to do a whole bunch, but if you're gonna take this camping, or even if you're just using it to do like a day trip, you can have it kind of right beside you, like right here, a couple of things plugged into it. You'll hear the fan, but it's not gonna annoy you. It's not gonna be like rowdy right beside you, which is nice. And the solar input to the battery size ratio is actually very nice. A lot of these smaller units, they charge in like 3 to 4 hours with solar, which is brutal. So something like this, you can actually charge it in just over an hour, which is pretty cool if you're camping and you're in a shaded area or whatever. You throw this thing in the sun for not that long and it's fully charged up, which we like to see. It's also expandable, which is a bonus. It's not necessarily the route we would recommend. We will get into that in a minute. But if you buy this unit and you think, hey, this is all I need, and you find out in a year, you're like, wow, I wish I had a little more battery, you can easily buy the expansion battery, clip this on top, and you're back in motion. We also like the 12 volt car socket. It's very important for a small unit like this that you're gonna be doing day trips or maybe a little camping trip with. You can run some 12 volt accessories off this guy. As always, I love to see 12 volt car sockets retained. And the final thing we like is that they're kind of taking like a creative look at this thing, kind of the same way like DJI loves to accessorize their power stations. You can get some useless accessories for this thing that people will buy because they love having the tiny little extras. You can get a little pegboard that actually goes on the top, and it has little loopholes so you can like Velcro your wires and stuff to it. It comes with a carbon fiber sticker wrap. The little things like that, there's a certain breed of people that just love to accessorize, and they'll gobble that up. In terms of what we don't like about the River 3 Plus, as you guys know, we are haters of X-Boost. We made a whole video kind of explaining what X-Boost is, but basically this unit advertises a 600 watt inverter and a 1200 watt X-Boost. That's fine if you're surging something, but they show it running high use appliances at that 1200 watt range. If you use this thing at 1200 watts, it's gonna last 4 minutes. It's got a 280 watt hour battery. Like, that makes no sense. And when you're using X-Boost, you're just not actually getting that power. It's pulling voltage and it's not good for your equipment. So if what you're trying to power is not within 600 watts, don't consider the X-Boost 1200 watts. It's fake news. I can understand where some people will say that this is cool. There's 2 plugs on the back. That is cool. That could be helpful. You could put a little power brick back here. You could have it in your tent or whatever. You can do whatever you want with it. But in my experience camping, that would be kind of annoying because now you have plugs. If you're using more plugs, you have wires coming out of all ends of this thing and it just kind of makes it a little bit messy. In our opinion, it would have been better to just even have it be a little bit taller and have a few more plugs on the front. It just means that if you have something running off this, you can't push it up against something. It's got to be sitting out. You can have wires coming around and all over the place. It's a cool idea. I like that there's more plugs than the just base model River. I just don't love them being in the back. And the other thing that I don't love about this is that it actually makes no sense to expand. And what I mean by that is the unit itself, this guy for $200 and something is a great buy. If you're gonna buy any more battery, you're gonna be over the price of a Pecron E1000. Basically, it's $549 to get this with the expansion battery. That gives you a 600 watt inverter and like 800 and something watt hours of battery. You can get a Pecron E1000 for $379. It has a 1000 watt hour battery with a 1000 or maybe a little bit more inverter. It's a great unit like this, and it's cool if you buy it and you can put the expansion battery later because you realize you want that little bit of extra. I'm just saying, if you're gonna get it all at once, shop around, you know? So at the end of the day, this is a pretty solid unit if you're just gonna buy it individually, like we just said. It performed fine in all of our testing. There was nothing major to note. It does exactly what you would expect it to from a brand like EcoFlow. I wouldn't say it was a home run. I wouldn't say it was a foul ball, you know? It's kind of just
nice
like a
double, you know, nice little double.
Right in someone's mitt, you know? Just an easy catch. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. That is all we got for you guys. Make sure you go down there and check out this month's giveaway. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and stay charged.